Welcome back to Doom 3. John is looking for love on the Mars base, but he has not found it yet. No, he is not. Everyone else has found...
Bravo team is down. Their operational status is unknown. They were carrying a military transmission card. It's vital you retrieve that card as it contains encoded data needed to send the distress signal to the fleet. They're the last hope to get reinforcements. Find that card and find it fast.
Yes, sir. Sir, I might be able to find that transmission card, but one thing I cannot find is love. Everyone else on the Mars base has found a demon they can call their own. Not us, not old John. John was hoping there might be some prospects in Bravo team. But no, I mean, Sarge said we don't know their operational capacity. We have a pretty good idea of what their operational capacity is right now, and it's not very much. Report all injuries. Yeah, if all of your fingers are the exact same length, report that. They're not supposed to be like that. Hey, one of our little friends is down there. While that's a friend, it's not a lover. No. The demons we get to know, we don't get to know long. Just flings. Oh, hello. That's the way John is. He pushes people away from him with his guns. Hello. I mean, we talk to Sarge sometimes. Maybe we have a little bit of an emotional connection there. Or a little connection with our robot friend. But the only thing our robot friend is going to do is lead us from place to place. Just tell us where we need to go, and that's kind of the extent of it. Not an
All personnel evacuate the facility.
Not an emotionally fulfilling relationship, really. Oh, right, the coolant rod.
Operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
Yeah, we heard about that at the end of last time. I'm gonna assume this door is locked over here. Yeah, it is. Yeah, reactor's overheating. Sarge didn't mention anything about that, but it seems like maybe we need to pay attention to it. Someone else out there? Well, he's on the ball. You know, these demons don't seem like much of a threat with friends like these. How you doing? I don't have a treat to offer you, I'm sorry. I don't have any treats. Do you want armor shards? I have some armor shards. Oh, I picked up a PDA? Hold on. I need to read this. I'm sorry. He's so impatient. He just wants to go on his walk. Let's see. Paul Rad. User email. From Martian Buddy, the new taboo. Ooh, new clone porn movies posted daily. Is this the new taboo? Come and see what everyone is talking about. See gorgeous identical clones in action. Only 15 credits per month. That seems ethically dubious. I mean, I don't... Like, is the idea here is that the clones are being made for the purpose of doing porn? See, what do you think? I mean, you're a creature. You're like an entity that was built for a job. It's not, you know, not this. But, I mean, you can kind of relate in some way if you have any consciousness. I don't know if you do. But, yeah, I mean, if you're cloning people, then you're cloning them... It starts with cloning, then cloning people to do specific jobs, and then cloning people to do porn particularly. Ethical dilemmas that are very different from the dilemmas up here. You know, the UAC has its own ethical dilemmas of a completely different nature. The ones we're talking about is, you know, teleporting to hell, and that's, like, different from this. Demons might be interested in this, though. Ice Cream Social. All staff, as a reminder, tomorrow is our ice cream social in the Mars City kitchen. We will have that typical flavors of vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, blueberry, and a few surprises. I really hope you'll be at this event. The social committee is working hard to find fun things for us to do on our meager budget. It's a real downer when people don't show up. I mean, come on. Only 7 of you came to our pizza social last month. If you've got better ideas for the social committee, please forward them along. We hope to see you tomorrow. That is the way when it comes to groups like this in the workplace. There are some people who are real eager to do it, but not many. Most people don't really want to be bothered with it. I don't either, to be honest. I kind of feel bad about it, but I honestly don't really want to mingle with my coworkers. I'm sorry. I appreciate the effort. Yeah, I don't know. But maybe they have some surprising ice cream. My usual favorite flavor is chocolate chip mint. But, you know, I'm willing to get adventurous with it. Who is Paul Rad, anyway? He is Chief Technical Officer. Oh, CTO of NPro. Cooling rods replacement.
Paul Rad, Chief Technical Officer for the NPro facility. During my weekly inspection of the coolant system, I discovered yet another safety violation. As I've stated repeatedly, our service manuals must be followed to the letter. Now, this includes changing back filters for the coolant system on schedule, and not when maintenance gets around to it. As you know, unclean back filters will create pressure inside the coolant system's release tubes. Even a minor disruption in a release tube can dislodge or destroy its coolant rod, overheating the core, and possibly sending the entire facility up in smoke. Now, let me be clear. If I see this again, the team responsible will be transferred to sewage treatment before the day is over.
Alright, they were already having problems with the cooling rods, and the slaughter of Bravo team just kinda exacerbated it. Sentry problems?
Paul Rad, Chief Technical Officer for the NPro facility. I appreciate UAC's concerns following the number of stress-related illnesses spreading throughout the base. However, I don't understand why we require such a large detail of armed security bots in NPro. Now, you may disagree, but I trust my team's mental condition far more than whatever programming is running inside those bots. Which brings me to the reason for this report. Today, one of my best engineers, Patrick Thomas, was nearly shot when a bot refused his clearance. That's right, shot. Luckily, a nearby team from maintenance caught up to it and smashed it with a pipe wrench before it could chase Pat down. Now, it'll be days before he's ready to return to work, and I don't think you'll ever get him close to one of those bots again. Our jobs are difficult enough without needing to avoid getting shot. If we're going to be treated like prisoners, I respectfully request that you afford us the courtesy of being guarded by people instead of machines.
I do like how they kind of just throw that in there. You don't necessarily need to listen to it, but if you do, they kind of throw in there, hey, the Sentry robots are shooting at us? Just kind of throw in maybe a little bit of possible mistrust. Oh, hold on. You don't feel that? Okay, I'm gonna have to duck under this. Hold on. All right. Yep, there we go. Like you're wondering, oh, can I actually trust my little friend here? Or at some point, is he just going to turn around and start shooting me? I mean, if, like, a demon is behind you, he will shoot through you at the demon, so it is possible for him to shoot at you. It's just that he's not shooting at you. He's shooting at something else and you're in the way. Like that. So it does bring up a question of when the sentry almost shot that engineer, what was he actually shooting at? Oh, look at this. A fallen Marine, and what is he holding? Well, got attacked. This must be that locked door from before. And the important thing is that we have a plasma gun. Bunch of imps that really don't want me to have this plasma gun.
Warning. Coolant rod 2 offline.
Speaking of offline...
Operation temperature exceeding safe levels. Warning. Coolant rod 2 offline.
Speaking of...
Reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
Like I said, speaking of offline, our little friend is taking a nap, so he was very helpful. But we will have to move on without him. This isn't working. Oh, hey, a survivor. We occasionally come across them. Hi, hey. Seems upset. I mean, I can understand that. It's an upsetting situation. Mwah. Look, this is the most kissable of all demons, the lost soul. Mwah. Mm. Mm. It's like the whole thing is just a head. Well, unfortunately, that survivor did not survive for long. Also, the only woman we've come across in the Mars base so far. It's been entirely men up to now. But, well, everyone's found a demon to call their own. She did as well. Not John. Not old John. She's got a PDA. Theresa Chaser. She is weapons analyst. From Lloyd Renstrom about plasma storage capacity. Theresa, please take a few minutes in the next day or so to create an audio report based on your plasma storage findings. The board is looking forward to hearing about your accomplishments. As you know, security has been tight lately with all the accidents, and as a result, we can't be too careful. Please make sure you lock up your test weapon and add the cabinet code into your report. Great job, Lloyd. So the weapon would be in there. Your work from Lloyd. Theresa, hope you like your new office. I think you'll find it much easier to concentrate on the plasma gun project without those dweebs in engineering drooling all over you. How pathetic, right? Anyway, I'll be down there from time to time if you ever want to talk or get something to eat. You're probably sick of hearing it, but I think seeing you every day is more valuable to me than any amount of money I've gotten from working here. Believe me, being a supervisor, I make a lot. Your pal, Lloyd. To Elizabeth, from Elizabeth McNeil, Lloyd is driving me nuts. Let's see the first email here. Liz, Lloyd has really outdone himself this time. He's moved me into the office next to the trench in N-Pro. Does he really think by moving me to the most remote office on this wretched base that I'll be more attracted to him? Wait, it might be working. Being isolated for this long is getting to me. I'm a chatterbox whenever I get the chance to talk to a real person. Okay, gotta get back to work. T. Then from Elizabeth. T, I know what you're talking about. When I was still there, I felt like I was the only woman surrounded by a bunch of drooling men. I miss the work, but I don't miss that place. I feel like I'm lucky to be out of there. Keep your eyes open for trouble. I don't trust some of the executives up there. Can't wait to see you back on Earth when your research is completed. Your friend, Liz. Well, unfortunately, Liz is not going to get to see her again. Liz used to work up here, but she is back on Earth, and for the best. Let's see, weapons research.
This is the audio log of weapon analyst Theresa Chaser, dated November 3rd, 2145. I'm pleased to report that the preliminary tests on the ammo storage of the new Mach 3 plasma gun has far exceeded our expectations. We realized a full 50% gain reach our goal of 3 times the plasma storage currently available in standard ammo packs. I would also like to mention that all of the employees here at the Enpro plant have been very helpful and quite eager to accommodate all of my requests. For security reasons, I've locked the plasma gun and the extra ammo in locker 063 with door code 972. End of log.
7-2. Everyone was so eager to help her. One thing I don't really understand, like we get a log here explaining the plasma gun, and it's locked in here. But there was like a dead Marine that just had one. We just picked it up. I don't know why I got one before getting to this locker. And we got another one, and the ammo. It seems like that should have been the first one that I found, but there was just one lying on the ground. Let's see. Unlock door, release bridge.
Bridge now operational.
Let's go to the service bridge. And now the lost souls begin showing up. They're lonely creatures just like John. All they're doing is going in for a kiss. But it's like a really rough kiss. Real violent. It just shows their passion, you know? They're passionate. I like how we walk in here and that just looks like a fanged mouth or something.
Attention. All personnel evacuate the facility.
Well, we can't evacuate the facility because outside is Mars. That's kind of the problem with the concept of evacuating the Mars base. Outside is just Mars. Where are we going? Like, if there's a problem, we're gonna have to fix it. We can't just leave.
Hazard doors sealed. Please contact plant management for immediate assistance.
Well, locking the doors because the reactor is overheating. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that safety protocol.
Warning. Reactor core temperature 235 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, I felt like... That feels like one's gonna be coming up behind me. Feels like a thing they do.
Attention. All personnel evacuate the facility.
Only personnel here are demons now. But is the right demon here for John?
Warning. Reactor core temperature 585 degrees Celsius. Warning. Reactor core temperature beyond acceptable levels.
You might even say it's hot as hell.
Swan gets his hands on it. I know what he'll do.
You know, I understand the whole thing about the transmission card, Sarge. I don't know why he's not even mentioning the reactor overheating. It's kind of a more immediate thing. Also, he said, who knows what'll happen if Swan gets his hands on it. Well, Swan and his bodyguard are ahead of us, presumably going the same way we are. However, this is the first time Sarge has expressed concern about what Swan is doing. We don't actually know what Swan is doing. Sarge apparently does not want Swan to get the transmission card himself. So we have to make it the Bravo team and get that card first.
Warning. Reactor core temperature, 900 degrees Celsius.
I see your problem right here. You see that? It's supposed to be blue. See, normally they're blue, but that one's on fire and not blue. That's your problem. Oh, is this all that's necessary? Press that. Oh, there they are.
Do you see the card?
No, sir.
Okay, let's get to the communications facility. We can start the transmission from there.
Whatever you say, Counselor.
But they are looking for the card. And it turns out that there's a member of Bravo team still alive.
Rod 2 online.
So, could the computer just not do that automatically? Like, the computer knew what was wrong. There really had to be a human being to come here and press the button. Or tap the touchscreen. Anyway, reactor is not going to blow up. It is blue, which is the color of good. Everyone knows this about reactors. Those heads are pretty big in VR. But we did hear Swan say something curious. He said that they're going to go to communications to stop the transmission. Which does bring up a question of why would Swan want to stop a transmission from going out from the Mars base? Alright. Let's head back up. Oh, I left someone behind. So, well, didn't mean to do that. Left an enemy down there. I mean, you would think that Swan would want to contact the UAC to let him know what's going on up here. But he said he wanted to stop the transmission. Also, they were not able to find the transmission card. They didn't look very hard. They just kind of glanced around and left. We will do a more thorough job of searching. Right, the hazard is over. We can now open these doors. I see you. Once again, meeting all these demons. John just hasn't found one for him. Let's see. Was the security access the same thing that was on the, that was the plasma cabinet? Not sure. Let me just remind myself what that combination was.
This is the audio log of weapon analyst Teresa Chazar, dated November 3rd, 2145. I'm pleased to report that the preliminary tests on the ammo storage in the new Mach 3 plasma gun has far exceeded our expectations. We realized a full 50% gain in the storage capacity of ammo packs as a result of utilizing techniques engineered in the Alpha Labs molecular compactor. I believe with the ongoing compaction research, we will reach our goal of 3 times the plasma storage currently available in standard ammo.
That looks like Bravo Team in there. I think we finally found Bravo Team.
Plan have been very helpful and quite eager to accommodate all of my requests. For security reasons, I've locked the plasma gun and the extra ammo in locker 063 with door code 972. End of log.
Is it the same thing for this? No. 972 is not working on this one. Well, just wanted to see. I don't think we've found any other combinations. But the important thing is that after so long, it's been a while, they've been telling us to find Bravo Team for some time, they're in there. Just not doing too well.
Hey, over here. We were hit. I don't know how much farther I can go. Here, take the transmission card. We can't stay here. Isn't safe. We better move.
No. No. R.I.P. Bravo team. We finally found them. Well, we should take a look at what our objective is now. Reach the comm center. Well, they gave us their card. The hard-earned transmission card. So even... Oh, there's a PDA over there. Even if Bravo team is no more, we can at least send the transmission ourselves. In honor of Bravo team. Okay, what does Steve Hammer have to say? What kind of job do you think Steve Hammer does at the base? He is... Oh, a service technician. Not what I thought. I thought Steve Hammer would have had, I don't know, might have been one of the Marines or such. Let's see. From Matthew Morton. Move on, Swenson. Steve, I'm still shaken from that incident with Swenson. When I close my eyes, I still see that look on his face in the instant between the impact of the plasma and when his head turned to blue vapor. I don't think I'll ever be able to sleep again. I never liked him. I don't know who was crazy enough to give him a plasma gun, but no one should go that way. The worst of it is I've seen a lot of folks who seem more on edge than Swenson was. Something needs to be done. We should lock up the ammo in one of the storage lockers for starters. You pick the code. Make sure you file a report, too. Oh, poor Swenson. Blowing his head off with a plasma gun. That's why they don't let the regular personnel have those around here. What does Eric Grossman say? He says, let's help this poor girl. Guys, this isn't a chain letter, but a choice for all of us to save a little girl that's going to die of a serious and fatal form of cancer. Please send this to everyone you know, or don't know at that. This little girl has 6 months left to live her life, and as her last wish, she wanted to send a chain letter telling everyone to live their life to fullest, since she never will. She'll never make it to prom, graduate school, or get married and have a family of her own. By you sending this to as many people as possible, you can give her and her family a little hope, because with every name that this is sent to, the UAC will donate 3 credits per name to her treatment and recovery plan. One guy sent this to 500 people, so I know that we can send it to at least 5 or 6. Come on, you guys. And if you're too selfish to waste 10 to 15 minutes in scrolling this and forwarding it to everyone, just think it could be you one day. It's not even your credits, just your time. Please help this little girl out, guys. I know you can do it. I love you guys. Yeah, man, I have to forward this to everyone I know. Everyone, like all these addresses here. I have to forward this on. I mean, they're all dead. But the UAC will still honor paying 3 credits per forward if I do, right? Right.
Steve Hammer, service technician. Since Private Swenson wigged out and shot up that drink machine and lit himself up with a plasma gun, we've all been a bit nervous. All of us in maintenance knew he was losing it. Finally, when that darn drink machine wouldn't accept his credits, he lost it and started swearing up and down. You had to laugh when that machine lit up, but before any of us could react, fed himself enough plasma to power an office building. There wasn't enough head to clean up, just vapor. It's a bad thing to happen to anyone. Anyway, I know with all the psych problems we've had lately, we need the additional security, but when the guards start going nuts, I don't know, all this extra weapons and ammunition, I mean, do we really need so much firepower laying around? Well, a couple of us decided to lock up all of the unsecured plasma rounds we could find. The code is 734. I think we'll all sleep a bit better tonight knowing it's locked up.
734. Alright, so the guy who shot himself with the plasma gun wasn't regular personnel, he was security. Let's see, where was that? It's over there. Someone got trapped in the storage unit. I mean, not a bad place to hide out during the demon invasion, I guess, but... didn't help him. Did not help him. Alright. Time to move on. We've grieved over Bravo team. We've mourned their deaths. We knew them so well. Kinda. We heard of them for a while. Now they're dead. And we're moving on to comm transfer. Say goodbye to NPro. Comm transfer connects MPro and communications. So most of the places we've been in so far have been about power generation. We're kind of moving on from that. We're moving on to communications. Because we need to send a message to Earth saying, hey, help, Mars is haunted. We can do it now because we have the card. But why does Swan want to put a stop to it? Oh, cycle airlock. Okay, we're going to be going out to the surface. If that's the case, then I probably will... Yeah, well, we just finished a level. I'll want to stop and start the recording, so give me a sec. Alright, let's open the airlock. I'm sure it'll be fine. There are tanks of oxygen out here. And Cacodemons, too. Say hello to the Cacodemons. They're here to fly around like big old balloons and spit at us. No problem.
Get your ass to the communications facility as quickly as possible. You gotta get that message to the fleet.
Sarge, I don't think I deserve that kind of talk. I have done fairly well, I think. In that I'm alive. Is Bravo Team alive? Hey! How did you get through the airlock? Oh, you must have just teleported in. I don't think you opened the airlock. If Bravo Team is not alive, I'll tell you that. And I stopped the reactor from overheating. And I haven't become a zombie marine. Like that guy. I think old John Stalvern has done okay. Like, we could be one of these guys. They're not doing so okay. Something's banging on that door. Alright, let's see who's knocking. It was kind of like meat on the other side of that. Just kind of meat and a head. Hold on. Who's behind there? Yeah, it's like meat. It's like that's what we got back here. I mean, I don't think it's supposed to be, but, you know, we're used to the meat being in the walls. That's just the demons, you know, renovating the place. I don't think I don't think it's part of the USC's procedure to have a foundation of meat. Alright, let's crouch down. It's very frightening. But you know, it's good to be able to laugh when you're dead. You know, you deserve a little kiss. Mwah. You're not going to get many down here, I think. Same with you. So, I'm sorry. I zapped you a little with my plasma. You know, went off prematurely. It's a problem you get sometimes. Hello. My understanding that plasma guns going off inadvertently is a problem that some people have had up here. We're outside and have spiders. Let's get some tanks as we go. What are we doing with these tanks? Are we just eating them or something? Just shoving them in our mouth? Call the lift. Stand by. Stand by is not a great message to hear right now, honestly. I think there's someone up there. Tried to get old John with an ambush. Yeah, I guess we can move these. They explode. You want to, like you want to move them around so you can, like, maybe get them in a good position to explode somewhere. You could do it. It's an option. Big bitey balloons. Alright, well, before the Kakos showed up, we saw a vehicle driving across. I believe that is Swan and the bodyguard. They are out of here. Where are they going? Well, we don't know where they're going. They didn't leave a message. There's a PDA here, though. Anyone here gonna attack me if I pick that up? Indeed, I was attacked when I picked that up. But one thing to notice is that two of those guys did have chainsaws. Here are where the chainsaws are stored. The beaver tooth 30-inch industrial chainsaw. And what that means is that as I was walking over them, I picked up a chainsaw. Chainsaw has infinite fuel. You do have to get up close, of course. But we'll give it a try. Okay, I picked up this guy's PDA. Who is he and what did he have to say? This is James Holliday. Hello, James. He is a transport controller. Let's see. The damn chainsaws. Okay, we saw Ron Ridge's email about chainsaws previously, and we saw James's response. This is where they stored them. Shipping Authority, Site 1 needs. The UAC has terminated all research at Site 1. This includes the McNeil projects. Arrangements for transportation and storage of useful equipment should be made immediately. He does have an audio log.
This is the audio log of Controller James Holliday, dated September 24th, 2145. Recent transport issues from Site 3 have caused the board to call a formal inquiry. We'll study weight limits and suggest better ways to provide protection for Site 3 artifacts. Our equipment... Damn it. PAs does anything work with this? Finish this later.
Sounds like he was having audio problems. He said the board was conducting an inquiry because of transportation of artifacts. Have we heard anything about artifacts so far? Like, mostly in the labs we've been in, they've just been talking about energy production and personnel issues. I feel like this might be the first time we've heard mention of artifacts. Alright, chainsaw duel. When you're holding the chainsaw with both hands, the flashlight automatically gets mounted on your head. I guess the idea of mounting the flashlight on the chainsaw is a little silly. I guess. Okay, I got that PDA. Alright. That PDA did give me access. This is an advanced futuristic chainsaw. It doesn't just cut, it disintegrates. The pink demon doesn't stand up very long against the chainsaw. Low power. Elevator can't be used. Really need to get facilities to look at this. You don't want a giant, like, fiery lava rift to be erupting out of the floor like this. Has this been reported? I've not heard this mentioned in any of the PDAs. The Hell Rift? Well, maybe we'll have to issue a report ourselves. Access is locked. I need a maintenance PDA. Now, my chainsaw is not the key to that door. Should be. It should be. And they asked, what can you do with a chainsaw on Mars? Well, don't they feel silly now? cool as a chainsaw is, it's not going to help John find love. No, it's not. I mean, I know that's not going to get cleaned up because Facilities is dead. But still, you can't let that stuff spread. Once it starts spreading, it'll never stop. Well, it's one of those lanterns. Our friend had one of those lanterns. I was unable to protect my friend. Still sad to think about. Now, who is this? Anyone going to attack me when I read this? I don't think so. This is Ron Ridge. He's an officer. Maintenance lift access restrictions. Ron, we need you to enforce maintenance lift access restrictions from this point forward. Several of these lifts can be used to gain entry into areas that are off limits to the personnel that might only have maintenance access. Please see to it that this is enforced. Ron, I don't have any idea what to do with those chainsaws. Why don't you throw them down in the chasm near Enpro like you did that other shit? Yeah, that's what you do. I don't know what to do with this. Hey, there's like a big chasm in the ground. Just throw it down there. Unsafe driving.
This is the audio log of Officer Ron Ridge dated October 16, 2145. Recent transport tunnel accidents are causing major headaches for both supply and maintenance. Each accident causes an estimated 1 to 3 hour delay in one or mostly time-sensitive shipments. It's becoming evident that certain junctions need safety adjustments as well as recommitment to driving safety by all personnel. The Empro to Com Center route has shown the biggest increase in accidents over the past 6 months. Safety signs and improved lighting are needed to run the main junctions over the stretching tunnels and paths. Absolutely, no recreational vehicle passing should be allowed during peak hours. All personnel should use monorail travel whenever possible to keep cargo shipments flowing smoothly.
Are you saying that Mars base staff have been driving recklessly? I can't believe it.
Service lift called to station.
Here it comes. Look, everyone is going to need to take remedial driving courses at this point. There's been so many accidents. So much joyriding. Okay, but now we have manual controls, or we can automatically go to different locations. I'm at Station 1 right now. Station 2 control. This is we were already here. I wasn't able to go through this. That is still locked. Let's head to Station 3, the lift exit. Now I need to go to Security Station 1 to open that up. So how can I get there? Well, there's some stuff down there. It's a ladder, but it does seem dangerous to try to get down there. There is a path over there. A door over there, I should say. There's meat. The meat will not help us, unfortunately. Now I can... Hold on. Move this thing... There we... Nope. Didn't want to click that. Wanted to go... No, give me my hand. Hold on, for some reason, my hand... There we go. There we... No, don't... Not my gun. Not my gun. Sometimes has problems with that. My hand. I guess I can't turn here. Alright, should be fine. Oh, there we go. Can make that jump. I don't think I can jump back on that. That's fine. We'll find another way. Alright, well, we unlocked something. This is unlocked, that door. You know, all these dead people, all these Marines and researchers.
Called to station.
They were all living people with hopes and dreams and love. Well, John's still alive. John is still dreaming. He's still hoping for love. Though he doesn't know if he'll find it. Alright, let's move around a bit. Is there any place that it seems like we should be going? There's some stuff right here. I can turn, get onto here. Okay, got over that. Well, unfortunately, this isn't working. That elevator is not coming down. Okay, got back on. Wasn't entirely sure if I would be able to get back on that. Alright, so there's that door. Can't quite reach it, but... Hold on, no. Gonna have to move away, and then back in to make my hand reappear. Yeah, we can move the lift up, like that. There's a bridge right there, but let's get here. I'm not going to be able to jump back on that. Okay. That's locked. Well, we're going to have to make our way around and get back to a station where we can call that. There is that over there, but I feel like I'm not going to survive that drop. Like I say, if you fall too far, you can die easily. I feel like I probably would not survive it. Also, I don't think I can survive trying to jump across this electrified rail, so I do have to be careful.
Service lift called to station.
Alright, come on back. Come on all the way back. This is the beginning of the rail. So can't go back any further than this. Something above us. Alright, can easily jump onto that. Alright, here's this elevator. I believe this is the bridge, yeah, that we saw before. Oh yeah, we do have a chainsaw. We probably should be using that more. Alright, what do we got here? Open locked?
Maintenance exit now accessible.
Yeah, that door. That was locked. It's open now. Alright, let's get back there. Anything around here? There's a door. Yeah, that elevator does not work. That's fine. Because we have one that does. Can demons love? I mean, clearly they love to kill. But can they ever love someone else as much as they love to kill? That's the question. Actually, do I want to do that because my lift is extended? Yeah, it's right over. It's over there. Maybe I should head back to that. Just get back on this from here. And I guess we can just hit to go to lift exit, since that door is open now. This hallway's a little tight. Maybe some close quarters in here. No enemies so far. Find something curious down here. Well, this looks like a VR helmet, but it's not. It's the Berserk Pack. And oh, this is weird in VR. Our punches are so powerful and my vision is so, doing whatever it is it's doing here. And, to punch, I am, like, physically throwing punches. Come on. Connect. It's not connecting with him. Alright. Yeah, first time we've seen the Berserk Pack. I don't think it shows up much. Of course, we know what the Berserk Pack does. It makes you want to rip and tear. It makes you observe that the enemies are huge, and as such, must have huge guts. We're all familiar with it. Uh-oh. This is an airlock. Gonna guess we want a gun out on this airlock. Oh, there they go. Swan and his bodyguard are out of here. we cannot follow. But what we need to do, find some air is a good idea. First thing. Okay, we can go through this. Alright, we're exiting comm transfer and heading to communications. The communications tower is the primary link for off-planet communications. So in other words, this is where we've been heading this whole time to try to finally send this distress message to Earth to say, help, demons. But Swan and the bodyguard are one step ahead of us. And the bodyguard does have a BFG. So it's if we're on the wrong side of them, maybe that's concerning. All right, we made it. The communications tower. Our objective: send distress transmission to orbital fleet. We have what we need to do it. All right. So, as we continue on with Doom 3, John continues on, pondering, wondering, considering the meaning of his life. That he's alive while everyone else is dead. Why is that? Is there a reason? Is John destined for something? But maybe the only thing he really wants to be destined for is love. And can a man like Sarge really understand that? All Sarge wants is that distress call of his. But, maybe for John, maybe up here with the demons is possibly where he... Hey, that looks like a Pokeball. I just noticed that right now. Like the thing you stand on in the airlock. They kind of look like a Pokeball. You gotta catch them all, except in this case, all is weapons. Not demons. And we kill them. John used plasma gun. It was super effective. Imp fainted.